Who's your favorite captain you played under, and what made him your favorite leader or captain?
You see captain in a different way when you just get into the side. I think Azhar was the captain. I mean, I was just, 21, 23-year-old boy when I came into the side. Of course, Azhar was very submissive. You do your job, whether you do right or wrong. So that's Azhar. And then we went to Sachin. Sachin was somebody who could, pluck anything from thin air. You bowl an outswinger, he's ready to bowl an outswinger. You want an in-swinger to come in, the in-swinger would come in. You want to bowl a leg spin, he would bowl a leg spin, off spin, anything. And then he used to say, when I can do it, why can't you do it? Now that logic failed me completely. And it made me struggle under him in a nice way. That, of course, up my ante. I wanted to do better. I wanted to prove him. And he used to stand at slips and say, "Abhi andar dalna ball." Arey yaar. Abhi bahar kar do. Outswinger, I never bowled outswinger in my life. Abhi bahar dal do. Why can't you do it? Look, I'm bowling out now. Why can't you do this? It was tough. We could not communicate. When I took a wicket, I didn't even shake his hand sometimes. I was just, So it was a very healthy relationship what we had. We had a lot of disagreement, but when he came back as a captain in 1999, I think for the second time, he was a far better captain. He was much calmer. He spoke nicely. He was able to, understand the limitations of people. All those things happened because he was probably 6 to 7 years younger to me then. And then came Ganguly. By then, I think 5, 6 of them in the team were captains anyway. So making. You had
musical chairs.
You had Gangu, you had Sachin, you had Rahul. Rahul was much younger, but you had most of the players were quite well versed, and I think it was probably the easiest thing for Ganguly to do. So yeah, we all say Ganguly was the big captain, great captain, all those things understood. But what made him the best captain is the 5, 6 people who took decisions for him down the line, which Ganguly will never admit. Otherwise, I think, every captain has his good sides and bad sides. So, I thoroughly enjoyed all 3 of them.